Guys, welcome to a brand new day. Today we're doing an unboxing of this Atari 600. I got this from eBay about $500 and this is 30 years old. And we're gonna fix it and see how it goes. And this was actually pretty cheap. A seller was selling this and he said parts not working. So we're gonna see if we can bring this thing back to life. So for the first thing, it is a pretty good packaging. Very nice done with the packaging. So we're gonna open it, guys, a pair of scissors, and it's open. They said it's tested for parts and it is not working. So let's see if we can bring this thing back to life. And I don't think that's a Atari 600. It's just Tetris, or it's made by a game of Tetris. It is very bad packaging, all wrapped in this paper. So we're gonna start working on this. Let me just unbox it. Put this all aside and have a look at the game. So it looks very old actually. Black and white screen, does not turn power on, and it contains no batteries. And the owner said that it's not working, and they said don't try it with batteries. So we're not gonna try it. So we're gonna fix it. So for fixing it, I'm using a Gen Tools screwdriver kit. You can see this pretty here. So we open up the back. It says like medium screws up with the size. And I hope we can bring this thing back to life. So I'm trying to find a perfect screw that would fit in the hole. It takes very small screwdrivers. And I don't have actually very kind of screwdrivers. And this might just do it. It's a medium sized bit. Plug it into my screwdriver here. So I'm to open it up and see what's wrong. It's probably stuck in this. So guys, somehow I got the first screw out, which is pretty hard to remove. And I got one out. Remove all of these. It just contains like 6 Phillips head screws, which are actually pretty easy to open, and you could do this yourself. These screws are actually pretty stuck in these here, and I hope this come out with something. I don't want to pry this open and break the lock. You have to open all those screws for this to open. There is a rebel connector there, also a speaker installed too, so we don't want to break that also. We got another screw out. This screw is probably pretty stuck in here, so it will take a lot of effort for this to remove it. Then it does not come with batteries like it said, so yeah, we have to get new batteries for this if this work or if it failed. We got, how many screws we got out? 1, 2, 3, 4 screws came out. Pretty neat. One more screw to go. This one, the one that's stuck up there, is actually very stuck and not be removed. So the rest of the game is open right here, so we need a pry tool to get this open and remove this screw too, because this is stuck. Hope this comes out. Okay, the last screw also came out, so we need to change up using a pry tool now for this to open. So we got this flathead screwdriver to open this up. So yeah, it's gonna take a while. You don't want to crack this or break this, because this is really old, and I don't like working with old stuff because it breaks normally. They got this one open, this latch too open, last latch right here, and one more over here. Okay, did it open? Yes, it opened, and one more latch on this side. Now it's open. The Atari 600 has officially opened. And you could see this game. It looks very cool inside. You can see the inside looking very cool. We got a base here with the buttons. You have a look. Should we clean this? The speaker is actually very nice and worth it to buy. Have a look at this inside. So this is like the sensitive touch one, and this is the display. Probably, I think this is the display, right? And we don't want to break the display, so let's be careful with this. To pry it up from the cable connectors, yes, that's right, we do it. And we got a motherboard here, click button. The screen is actually very good in this kind of very disconnected screen. Very good. And let's see what the problem is with this. So actually it looks like that they strip a cable in here, so we need to fix the stripped cable, and we need to clean this first with inside. So we're gonna use antibacterial wipe to clean this out. So guys, got an antibacterial wipe to clean this, and we don't want to separate the wires so it will not break. So we're gonna remove the clip installed in here. It comes out very easily, so let's get the cleaning done. And it is, I'm gonna tell you guys a fact, because every time you buy a second-hand device, make sure always to clean it, because you don't know where that has been. I'm gonna disconnect it from here. And the circuit board still needs to be installed. Thank God we did not break any of these. It's time to clean this up. Deep cleaning. For deep cleaning, we have to remove this right here, the main circuit board for cleaning. Get this cleaned out. Also, these pads need to be cleaned. I don't know where have they been. So it's like an old Game Boy, but it plays any kind of Tetris type of games, old games. So we could only buy a Tetris game for this, because this console did not went well online. People said that it does not work. It does not work. But I hope we can bring this thing back to life and make sure it starts to work again. So when it's clean with some antibacterial wipe, grab a piece of tissue to clean it out for deep cleaning. You could use an air compressor if you like to, but let's clean it out so it can be used again. And cleaning everywhere, make sure you clean everywhere with this, so you have a nice and good surface. So we're gonna go to the cleaning, then we're gonna go to the screen and see how it looks. But they said the screen is black and white, and black and white is pretty common with this. Let's have a look. So guys, you can see this very tiny screen. It is attached with some rubber, and we also have a glass protector. It's pretty neat, for not for it to crack. So we're gonna remove this screen. So you can have this, so we can install a screen protector here, like it comes with. It says screen protector. We need to clean this first off using some antibacterial wipe, and when it's clean, you can install this new screen protector in here, which is actually pretty solid one for these kind of games, and it works very well. So we install the new screen protector and clean the screen up, so we have a nice and clean surface. You can see it's cleaned. So I'm going to install this back in here. It's pretty easy, like it goes. The motherboard, the game is we need to install later. Oh, we need to put the buttons in. I forgot the buttons, so we need to move this to the side. So we're gonna install these buttons in. Hope it goes well. Buttons will go like this. You can see there's a pad buttons like old phones like they used to have. Hope you can install this back in. This breaks, this will be very bad scene for me, and I hope you guys, because this is very, and you cannot get new parts from it, because they only sell screen protectors for these, because people start to break these after like a few years of use. So yeah, that's might be bad for me, but not now. It's not bad. We're doing pretty well. So it's time to install this back in, and we clean this up, install a new screen protector in here to make sure it works. And the model to this is Kelvin 1.20. For installing this, I have to probably gonna break one, so let's be careful with that. Then we have to pry this up right here, so we can have a good amount of space to put this back in the original. Okay, now it's back in with some prying tools. And the circuit board is pretty nice, so version is 5677. So we can install a new hardware on this. So when it's nice and clean, we're gonna put this back in. I hope it works. So we're gonna give the outside a bit of cleaning too. It's installing this back in. It's pretty tight holding on, so we have to close up all those screws and hope. And thank God I did not break any kind of clip in here. Hope it works. So we need to use like this head, small one, install it back in. So guys, we're gonna put all the screws back in very nicely so it does not break. And I don't want this to break because this is a legendary one, and most other people like to collect these. I have to fix one because the owner said that this was dropped from a building, because he said my son was using it and he dropped it from a building. So guys, you have to install the last screw in. It's actually the smallest of them all, I think so, because it goes in the corner. So let's install this back in. Hope it works, then we will give it a good amount of cleaning too. So it's locked into place. All the clips are plugged back in here. I think they need a little bit more tightening up. So when it's goodly tightened, now we're going to clean this all up with this antibacterial wipe one more time, because you don't know where it has been. So we got some gunk off here. Let's take this off. Give it a nice clean up too, so it does not be infected with some kind of unknown virus which can cause diseases. So let's clean this up. So it's getting a nice and a good cleaning, and I'm very surprised that the screen protector I bought actually fits very well, because that one is for the newer versions of this one. This was the original one that came out, so I hope it works now. Let's clean this up. So I had to fix the motherboard because it has some small problems. So remember I showed you, and I have to reconnect the connector and the speaker too. And we fixed the bottom, and also he said the screen wasn't working. I hope so. I also had to change the screen cover and also the protector too. So it's pretty much like new, and it looks good. I hope it turns on now. And we got some stickers here, that residue here, so we have to get the sticker wet so we can remove this very nicely. So don't want to scratch this at all. Okay, it's gonna take a while, and I'm gonna use, oh no, we got some sticker residues, no problem. We're gonna antibacterial wipe, and it does the job pretty well. It's removing all the gunk. So these are pretty stuck on these, man. I don't know why would people use this, but I think they're pretty nice for like collecting these. I'm still using these. So removing all the sticker gunk, give it a nice little clean up too. We have a nice clean itself. It's coming off. Okay, we got some gunk coming off right here. We have removed the old sticker residue off, and we will install the new sticker later. But thank God all the old sticker residue is gone. Oh no, I just dropped my screwdriver set, but we will do that later. But let's time to get a good rubbing, and sticker residue comes off. It looks nice, but there's some residue left which I cannot remove. But it looks good. We got all the stickers out. Everything is cleaned. It's time to power this on. I'm going to go grab some batteries. And guys, I got a pair of new batteries. Hope these work. Install this in back. Very fun. It's making noise, okay? It's good to see. I hope this just turns on. So for the guys, the moment of dude, will this thing, 30-year-old thing will turn on? Let's see if it turns on. It turned on, okay. It's looking well. Let's play the game. Oh, it's Tetris. Oh, looks pretty good to me. So it's officially powered on. So the game is started. Tetris game. I think I have to fix up the screen later on. Okay, we have pressed the pressure in here. Okay, this is not good. But I think we need a replacement screen here. But it works. Wow. It's going very well. You can see. You can play the game here. And I'm gonna do a giveaway on this. So like and subscribe. See you all next time.